This is Mr. Fox. Welcome to Mousepad. We are going to check out some trailers and our new segment, Trailer Talk. So, what are we checking out today? Today, we are going to check out The Witcher 4. Now, I did not tune in to the Streamer Awards, I know, but I was having a wholesome time playing holiday-themed Monopoly with my bee. So, to the Act-Man and to Angry Joe and all them who streamed it. Good job. I figured I'd check it out later. I know, professional, but I have other things going on right now, and since this is a very small project so far until I start getting an audience, I'm not going to be taking a lot of time to do live events because it just wouldn't be a good use of my time. For now, once that changes, we'll see what happens. But that being said, let's go ahead and check out this trailer for The Witcher 4. I've seen the controversy, and I'll let you know what my opinion is on the whole main character differential and what's changed. So, without further ado, and we are going to be breaking this up, so if I don't get copyright stricken. I like how they have to specify the NVIDIA card.
Dearest daughter, I've watched ye grow from a devilishly curious child into a remarkable young lass with much grace, wisdom, and kindness. Take the easy times when...
For those who are always like, I wonder who the Witcher is when you're first watching, if you play Witcher 3 and you got to the end, one of the good endings, that sword should already be kind of a hint at what we're going to get into. But I do like the first inclination that, hey, this is a Witcher. That was a good use of the sign Igni, which I think is the fire sign. Which we're going to comment on that in a little bit.
'Tis how we rise to face the hard times, what does that for us? Even heart of gold. You've the spirit to overcome adversities aplenty. Darling. Sweeten. Today's the day. Ye fill out your destiny.
I do like how the narration in the background is clearly for, like when you watch this trailer, it's clearly for the daughter that is being presented. But it could technically be used as Ciri as well, of Ciri fulfilling her destiny. Love the sound design, love the slow walk into frame, following the subject, seeing the village, seeing their distraught faces. You almost think it should be celebratory, but anyone who knows how these villages work in the Witcher world, it's usually not a good thing when someone is being adorned that way unless there's a wedding.
Me, daughter. 'Twere my only choice.
I shall be the bringer of salvation.
Because these backward villages have, they're very superstitious. They don't, we'll just say their science tree isn't very hard, very hard. Their science tree isn't very high.
Witcher? Witcher! Whose coin did ye take? Nay, you can't. 'Tis tradition. Chosen she is, by the gods.
No! You chose her.
And I like that. Geralt didn't interject that much. Yes, his character arc, he usually tried to be the hero in a world where there are no heroes. Ciri does not give a crap. And that is something I'm actually looking forward to. My phone just thought I was talking to it because it's an iPhone. So I gotta watch how I say that word. Her name. Yeah, so let's get through the icebreaker right now. I like that she has... I like and don't like that she has the mutations. The only reason she would even need the mutations is because of the potions. because one of the reasons for the mutations for Witchers is so you can take someone who's not magically gifted and kind of cram magical talent into them. It didn't exactly work the way they wanted to for the Gen 1s, but they then were like, okay, we'll take what we can get. And it became kind of like this rejection school of misfits, and we'll take what we can get in order to make this guild of monster hunters. They're originally supposed to be almost battle knights that were meant to save people from monsters, and that's not exactly how that went. So, I always saw Ciri as being a witcher without needing potions because she's just super powerful with her dimension abilities. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go play. Actually, just read the books, watch the TV show, play the games, especially the third game, and that focuses on Ciri. Uh, but she didn't, especially near the end, she didn't feel like she needed any extra magical abilities, such as the ability to cast any fire or shielding. I mean, sure, it's going to make her ridiculously overpowered, but I think they're kind of tempering that, and they're kind of making her focus on grounded magic instead of her dimension jumping. We'll see. He's like, don't attack a Witcher. You'll die. Good. I love that shot. It's like all sunny, and then you can just see it getting dark, like a Brothers Grimm fairy tale. Oh, the sound design. The fog creeping in.
Back to the village. Go, now. Nay! I must save them! Save the village! Save yourself! Run!
Now,
To shelter! To
I think that's the cat medallion specifically. I think Ciri had that before, and the reason being is that the school of the cat was an elven Witcher school that also, I don't know if they took in girls, but it was kind of always known that Witchers were all men. That's why it's called Witcher instead of Witch. Um, but I think that was a cat medallion.
Father! Run!
Now, I'm not. I don't. She could say that her voice changed because of the mutations, but I don't like that her voice is a little lower. And that's not a misogynist masculine thing. It's actually just more of a character trait. That would be the same if it went even higher. It just doesn't matter. You can tell it's not the same actress, or if it is, I'm sorry to that actress. Uh, but it just doesn't sound like the Ciri that I remember. She looks fine. I don't know why people are bashing her look. I think she looks like Ciri if she focused on more martial prowess. Ooh. I forgot what monster this is, but I know it's in like the first scene of The Witcher 1. And there's her potion drinking. Come on. There we go. That's cool. The cat eyes changing different colors. Okay, gotta pause here. Whoa, that was a cool freeze frame. So yeah, like I said, the only reason why I think she would take the mutations is because her need to be able to consume the Witcher potions. But then again, why would she need to? Considering that she's able to jump through the dimensions, this monster should be cake, but I don't know. I don't know. Did Geralt teach her everything he knew? He also hated the idea of doing the Trial of Grasses. Also, how did she survive the Trial of Grasses? I don't know. By the way, the Trial of Grasses is how you become a Witcher, as in the mutated version that's allowing her to drink the potions. Sorry for the rant. This is a lot to take in. Okay, we got a good look at a book accurate version of Yarden, which is no, not Yarden. What was it? I'm getting them mixed up. But the shield sign. I like how the monster was able to disarm her. Ooh, I like that. It almost, you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me of a D&D hag, but give it like gratuitous amounts of steroids. So that's new. Before when we use Ard, which is the force or air sign, at max we could freeze people slash objects. I think this is where you're starting to see the Witcher signs with Ciri's abilities kind of being able to almost wild magic it and kind of twist what a sign can do, giving you more RPG powers of like what you want your magic to do, which I am all for. Versatility and being able to customize your playstyle is always welcome in RPGs. So that's what I'm looking forward to the most, if you want to know. And then the good like needle drop of the soundtrack. Because before the sound just cut off completely when she grabbed the poor girl and she's running away, and we had this orchestral on the background, and now you can see the monster. The fear of not knowing is gone. We got a new weapon, so instead of Geralt's crossbow, we have kind of like a chain whip grapple, acting kind of like a hook shot, I imagine. And using a sign with a weapon. Good scream. That was a good, solid, kind of terrified, kind of wanting to end this fight and survive scream. Oh, that shot. Just coming through the woods towards the flames.
She were to go to the woods. The chosen one. His tradition. Oh no, no.
Wow. So graphic. For a trailer. Poor
That's all
Default.
we wanted. For her to go to the woods. To go to the gods.
Gods? There are no gods here. There are only monsters.
So. Okay. Um. All right. How do I feel about that? The zoom into her angered face is good. I know there are going to be some people that are like, she's trying to act like a dude. I'm like, that's stupid. She's a witcher, which is borderline a knight slash monster hunter. If you're not acting with a little more gravitas and growl and anger, really, you're not doing your job. Because that whimsical Ciri is probably gone because she's probably taken on more contracts already and seen how the world works, and that's on top of her, you know, upbringing and seeing kind of what humanity slash, you know, I say humanity, there's elves and dwarves, but all around humanity, how they treat each other. I'm looking forward to that. I'm looking forward to an RPG just like how we were able to play Geralt, where you can kind of choose, do I punish these people or do I let it go? Is it my job? Do I enact retribution? Are those effects going to linger into the next quest or down the storyline. I hope the game is able to do that instead of giving us empty promises or, at best and worst, an empty showcase of that. I don't know. We will see, but I'm looking forward to it. Let me know in the comments what you think. And it's The Witcher, man. I kind of knew they were gonna do Ciri. I mean, it'd be very weird if they brought Geralt back. Anyone complaining that Geralt's not back, I'm like, if you play the DLC Blood and Wine, he has a retirement story. The whole thing about Blood and Wine is a retirement story. They redo with a fairy tale twist, with vampires on top of it, the first main story of the first book. So I don't know what to tell you. That story's wrapped up. Geralt is done. He deserves to be done. He deserves to retire. He was training Ciri to do this. It makes total sense that she would go down this road. So for anyone that's saying Ciri should not be a protagonist, I understand where you're coming from, but I'm going to say that I disagree with you. Sorry. But that's me over here at Mousepad. This is Mr. Fox signing off. You take care, guys. Let me know in the comments what you all think. Peace.